Did you know that there are 3 different types of lies? 2 of them you may know, and 1 you may not. We're going to talk about them today. And we are live. I'm broadcasting out of beautiful Franklin, Tennessee, just south of Nashville. I'm psychotherapist Travis Hill, and this is Navigate Life Radio, a show where we talk about relationships, mental health issues, life strategies, and many other topics, including today, where we're going to talk about the 3 different types of lies. Now, 2 of them you may already know, and 1 of them you may not. And understanding the difference between these 3 lies may be able to help you sort some issues out in your relationships. So let's jump into the 3 types of lies. Now, the first type of lie is the one that we actually think of when we say that people are lying or when we think we're lying about something. And this is a lie of commission. Now, commission means we're basically telling a story. We're making something up. So it's the type of lie where we create a story and then we go about spreading that story. This is a lie of commission. This is the one we normally think of. So let's talk about the second lie. And this is the one that really trips people up in arguments. It's called a lie of omission. Now, this is why it trips people up. So a lie of omission is I'm telling you a story, but I'm leaving out key details that make the story untrue, or the story is true, but it's not all true. And so what can happen in an argument, especially between couples, is people will say to the person they're in a relationship with, hey, you're lying to me. And then they say, no, I'm not lying to you. I told you the truth. And then there's the back and forth between the two. But really what's happening is they're having one person argue about a lie of omission, saying you left out some facts. And then the other person is saying, no, I did not commit a lie of commission, meaning I didn't make anything up. And so this is where the clash occurs, is you've got 2 people claiming they're arguing about 2 different types of lies is essentially what is happening here, right? So the lie of omission is where it's really going to trip people up. But if you understand that when you're trying to get to, I guess, kind of the end of an argument or the end of a discussion with someone you're in a relationship with, if you're going to call out lies, you have to be very clear about what you're stating as a lie. Because if you just accuse the other person of lying, they can easily come back and say, no, I didn't make anything up, so I'm not lying. This is a way for manipulators especially to be able to dance around the argument and dance around the truth, because they start to claim that they're not making a lie of commission, but what they are doing is that they're making a lie of omission and then claiming they're not lying. So understanding the difference between a lie of commission and a lie of omission is actually pretty critical. Now, let's talk about the third type of lie. This is the one that most people don't know about. So imagine for a second that we're back during the presidential elections and you're getting into a political discussion with someone that you know. I tend to avoid these discussions. And so the person starts talking about some political rhetoric that you don't agree with. But in order to get through the discussion faster, you start nodding your head. And you're just nodding your head. It looks like you're agreeing with the person, but you're not actually agreeing with them. And this is the third type of lie. It's called a lie of assent. And essentially what this means is that you're not actually agreeing with a person, you're assenting with them. Essentially, this is done so that people can just kind of move through discussions faster, or it's a way to kind of avoid difficult topics. If you look like you're agreeing with the person, but you don't actually agree with them, this is a lie of assent. So the reason I wanted to talk about these 3 types of lies is that this confusion comes out in my client sessions sometimes because they're talking about different types of lying. And so I see couples occasionally, they'll disagree with each other about some sort of lying that's going on. When the reality is that a lie is occurring, but they're both talking about different types of lies. But if you can understand the 3 different types of lies, then it means that you can make your argument much more clear when you're in a relationship, and you can get to some resolution much faster. It helps sort out those arguments much more quickly. If you'd like to work with me personally or follow me on the major social media platforms, head over to the website at NavigateLife.co for more information. You can subscribe to the audio podcast through Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcatcher, or catch the videos on the website. If you or someone you know is interested in anger management, check out my book, Navigate Anger, available in print, ebook, and audiobook format. I will talk to you all next week. Take care.